Everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Scooby-Doo reaction video. We are back with another Scooby-Doo movie. So after watching 13 Ghosts last time, we are back into the past, recording this on midnight with Scooby-Doo Meets the Blues Brothers. So this one is technically the first official full-length Scooby-Doo movie. Hollywood was only like 50 minutes, but this is our first official full-length movie. It's also the first of Superstar's 10 anthology series, including Ghoul School and Reluctant Werewolf, and all three of these include Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy-Doo. So we're going back to Scrappy-Doo after 13 Ghosts, after not being with him during Pup Named Scooby-Doo series. And now, officially as well, we are going to start our every other week will be a Scooby-Doo movie on every other Saturday. So I'm excited to continue that tradition and to move forward with Scooby-Doo and watch all these movies. So this one was released on October 18th, 1987. It's 93 minutes. And this one is the second ever Scooby-Doo movie after Goes Hollywood. It's technically marked as a special, but that's besides the point. Also, it is starring Don Music, Casey Kasem, of course. On the premise, when Shaggy learns that his uncle Beauregard inherited him in a southern mansion, he, along with Scooby and Scrappy, head out to find it. Upon their arrival, they discover that the state is haunted with ghosts. Thus, Shaggy calls in the Blues Brothers, a trio of ghost exterminators, to get rid of ghosts, while he, Scooby, and Scrappy search for his uncle's inheritance that are hidden throughout the estate. Some trivia for this episode, if we can find anything. Shaggy is still wearing his red shirt, blue jeans, and aqua shoes from the TV series 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. This is the last movie until Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island to feature a villain wearing a mask. First movie to feature Scrappy-Doo, and the first one not to feature Fred, Daphne, and Velma. Longest animated film with a running time of 93 minutes. And then something interesting, this is presently the only Scooby-Doo movie to not feature any voice acting of any sort from Frank Welker. And starting here, Shaggy becomes more of a straight man, though still plenty cowardly. Also in the movie, he seems to be almost out of character in how he becomes down on Scooby in a few cases, being downright jerkish toward them. And Scrappy also gets toned down a bit, but is still feisty and excitable, but not too overbearing. He's also the smartest one in the group, figure out most of the clues almost immediately. Okay, so that'll be interesting to see. So I think we're just going to get right into the movie, just to go through it pretty quickly here, and see what we do. Blues Brothers, I think I've only maybe not have seen this one. I've seen Ghoul School and Reluctant Werewolf because I had those on DVD, but I don't remember Blues Brothers on DVD, so I might have not seen this one. I'm not sure. If it was on a Boomerang rerun, I would have seen it, but... Oh, starting off immediately, no intro. Oh, real ghosties? I like that he just picked up Scrappy from his home. Okay, here we go, that was the intro. Here we go, Shaggy driving on his green truck, which is interesting. Yeah, that's a creepy road. His whole uncle has a name roamed after him, and it's creepy as crap.
Scoob? Uncle Scooby, where are you?
Here I am.
Like, how'd you get under there?
That's me.
Well, where's the road map?
Right here.
Oh, wow. Now we're really lost. What could be worse? Wow.
There's raining the dark and spookiness. That's a pretty good HD, though. Was that a gorilla? We got a cop chasing him down. He just randomly on his uncle's road.
What's the trouble, officer?
Trouble? Oh, no trouble. Just a matter of proceeding down the highway in a wanton-lit, reckless, and irresponsible manner.
We're looking for the Beauregard plantation, and we sort of got lost, sir.
There ain't nobody living in Beauregard Manor now that the Colonel's pissed.
See, the Colonel was my uncle, and he left me the place.
Left you the place?
Can you tell me how to get there, please?
Yeah, it's just down the road a bit. You best turn right around and ski that'll bet you.
Yeah, so we have a sheriff that doesn't want him in town, okay. Yep, they're always haunted, of course.
What's all want?
We got us an awful mess over here at the rail junction. Animal circus train got derailed and there's critters just running all over creation.
Now, your man without
So that's where that girl came from. They're trying to explain away that he escaped. Oh my gosh, we got a Headless Horseman. Looks exactly like the episode from the previous season. Wow. We also got a creepy wolf, and they all have gold glowing eyes, as well as like a soldier.
Let's make like a chainsaw and cut out.
That works. Alright, who we got? A butler?
I trust you and your associates will be comfortable here, Master Shaggy. I'm Farquaad, manservant to the Colonel. He's 60-odd years.
Farquaad, okay.
Unfortunately, the old fool decided to give it all to you, including the family jewels.
Family jewels? What family jewels? What
So the uncles of the ghosts you just saw outside. Okay, interesting.
The ghost?
Yeah. Ghosts can't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Is there any way to treat your guests, even though they don't belong here, and want to take away my treasure?
Any tools around here, they belong to Shaggy, right?
Yeah, Scrappy, don't just fight with a random butler you just met. Like, leave it alone.
Hey, come on, Scoop, get me out of here.
No.
Scooby-Doo, what's the matter with you? Open that door.
No, there's a monster out there.
you all to keep a weather eyeball out for an escaped circus thief. He was last seen headed this way.
Who's that? The monster? No, it's just the sheriff. Come on.
Oh, I saw you made it, boy. Ignored my warning about not staying here, eh?
Well,
Yeah, girls are
that's
hiding
right,
with Scooby.
We're gonna find the Beauregard jewels. Now, what y'all want to do that for? That old tale about hidden jewels is just hogwash. We gotta catch this thing. But you can't capture it, Sheriff. You see, it's a ghost.
A ghost? A ghost? That's right, a ghost.
That's what the ape can talk.
Scooby, what's the matter with you? There's a monster in there.
Looks like he's imitating the escaped ape. You mean the ghost ape? We'll see what kind of ghost he is. Just hold it right there.
Are you gonna shoot an ape, man? You're not gonna be able to fight him.
Now look here, Mr. Ape. Are you gonna ring them arms, or am I gonna start using crazy?
Watch the ape smart enough to act like he's stuffed. That's crazy.
You don't understand, Sheriff. This is Bimbo. He's no longer among the living. There ain't no such thing.
So the Colonel's also a big game hunter? He's pretty messed up, man.
Well, I can see I ain't gonna get you nothing out here. Clear out of this place. Inheritance or no inheritance.
You don't have to convince me, Sheriff. We're going.
Oh, goody. That means the family jewels will be all mine. Ain't no jewels.
He's only figured out is evil because Scrappy just pocketed a ring he had. Okay.
Well, Scoob, let's wait.
That's interesting.
Where'd you get that?
It fell out of the fork pocket.
Well, you better give it back to him.
Wait, it has a big B on it for Beauregard. And look at the inscription inside.
Wow! For my nephew, Shaggy. Oh no, my truck is like sinking. Oh boy, no, I'm sinking.
Quick, Scoop, come on.
Oh, dear. Most distressed. Leave his life.
Beauregard appearing on a 1920s light
Until morning.
and getting all scared again.
What are we gonna do?
I got an idea. Ghost too scary for us to get rid of. Latest methods, 24-hour service, special this week. 3 ghosts for the price of 1. The Boo Brothers.
Oh, we got a job for you. Could you come right over?
Why strike me now?
Oh wow, okay, so here we go.
What's
Gotcha.
this mercy monsoon stuff? Certainly we're ghosts. It takes one to catch one, you know.
Except in our case, it takes 3.
Listen, guys. Thanks anyway, but I don't think we need any more ghosts around here tonight. But we just want the doctor order, pal. No.
I looked it up and apparently the Boo Brothers are supposed to be based off of the Three Stooges. And they're a bit incompetent. They just randomly appeared around Scooby, man. He's just kind of chilling around, hanging out. Must be Scooby's friend now. And Scrappy just calling it like a race. Nice.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, what?
Hi, y'all. My name is Sadie Mae Scroggins. I'm your little next-door neighbor.
Why did she randomly appear here? I thought they lived alone on this road.
For now to 145 years.
And we have another character here too that tried to kill him. Okay.
I mean, well, it's nice to meet you, I'm sure.
Well, all the shooting, jeez, man.
Like double yikes.
Leave this place.
Now, y'all stop that, Billy Bob.
But he's a Beauregard.
I don't care. I think he's just darling, and I intend to marry up with him.
What? Never.
Just try
What?
something.
It's such a random thing.
It is only one of many in my fortune, which I hid to keep them away from my enemies. To find the next clue to their hiding place.
Okay, gotcha. So there's a bunch of jewels you have to find, kind of like a treasure hunt kind of style thing. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't get it either, Scoop. But let's go out and see what we can find. Like I must be nuts looking for knees on a house.
How about lips on a girl, honey?
Hey!
Oh my god, you pulled out Shaggy to just start making out with him. Jeez.
Ain't he cute?
I show him cute.
Using all 3 of them to hang on, and now we have the skeleton ghost after they try to get the treasure at the top of the chimney.
I know, but like you're a ghost. How can you pull us up?
Yeah, good job, Shaggy. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
There's one on me.
What on you?
They still live though, which is good.
Don't please do it. I got an emergency call from you to have to out here. I got important law enforcement business to take care of. Now, what do you want?
And then Scrappy just randomly found on the floor after getting hit. Okay.
You got yourself a side piece.
That's a hit. Just a citation. He's shooting at you actively, man.
Liar, that ought to do it. Okay, Beauregard.
Feels like nothing really happened so far, to be honest. They're just kind of running around, not really doing anything.
That does it. Here I come, ready or not.
Yeah, you just blew yourself up, man. Come on.
Hey, guys, here's the answer. What? The grandfather clock. It's an old relic.
Wow,
with a
Scrappy found it again. Nice job, man.
hands that don't hold anything.
Oh boy, another diamond. And the next, there is no pendulum in this clock. So what does it lack besides a tuck? I know, Rick. Right, Scoob, a tick. Like holy cow, that's really something. Let's go knock it off, Scooby. We're not.
Scrappy just keeps finding them. Nice job, man. Like, once again.
Not so fast, Buster. Give me that necklace.
Get away.
They didn't even capture their first goat and then fell through the floor. That's one way to do it.
Scooby, I think so.
Just went to get the clue to where we look next for the rest of the family jewels. What's it say, Shag?
Come on, like we gotta get out of this dark attic so I can read this. It says, for the next clue, don't look any higher. Just think what you're called when you're not the buyer.
Oh, so the seller. Gotcha. Dude, this man is crazy.
That's fixed.
The necklace, huh? I'll bet there's no real ghosts at all around here.
I resent that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you hired ghosts, dude. Of course there's real ghosts.
Give me that.
No? What about that one right there behind you?
Ghost behind me? Like, don't make me laugh.
Yeah, Shaggy's just getting sick of him. Yeah, there's a general for real inside the house instead of outside only. Yep, they're outside now. They're getting shot by Billy Bob. How long do you still have ammo if he ran out of gunpowder because he blew himself up? Oh, nice. Good job, boys. Didn't work, but good job. Yeah, nice. I do like that he's pucking though. He got his sword stuck, but it's nice. I like he interacting with them. Alright, here we go. Just full on going for it. Nice job, Blue Brothers. Yep. Picked up a ham and just ran the hanging up. Just dropped the jewel. Nice job. That was an easy one. These guys are crazy. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Careful. They got chased by Billy Bob, and now they're in the cemetery for the next clue for the treasure. And they found it. Amelia got stolen, and he was carrying that cement hat. Okay, the general took it. And good job, Scrappy. Yeah, there's the skeleton, the other ghost that's appearing. And trapdoor.
No sign of the ghost. I'm going for help to get you two guys out of there.
Well, anyhow, I'm gonna see if I can make out what's on this scroll. Oh, it's so dark in here. Cut it out, Scoob. I'm trying to make out.
Oh my gosh, that was a bit creepy.
Come on, come on. Scooby and Shaggy are trapped in a hole in the cemetery, and you gotta get a rope and come with me. Get them out before the ghost hits them. Hurry up, will you? Hurry up, they're trapped like rats. I can smell it.
There's no way he went for that rate.
This place really gets to
No,
me.
always wrong, man. These days, man, say he's protecting everybody.
Really there. Makes me feel kind of silly, really. Myself.
Man, she's really trying to jump his bones. Jeez.
No, sir.
Come on, let's go out to the stable and find the next
Yeah, the Boo Brothers have been pretty incompetent, really bad.
Yay! The headless horseman.
Oh, the Headless Horseman group. Wow.
It's not real.
Oh, like you're right. It's one of those mechanical horses.
Okay, so that's what the ghost was. Gotcha.
I guess this is one ghost we don't have to worry about.
Why would you do that, Scooby? Come on. That's a fucking bunko. Man, he just gets jumped every time. Getting forcefully kissed. Jeez. How does the sheriff know that there's a button?
The sheriff knowing about how to turn off that mechanical
Yeah,
horse, huh?
I agree, Shaggy.
I mean, are you telling
Yeah,
me
I
the
don't think it'd be
sheriff
Billy
knows how
Bob or
to
Sadie, just because they don't really, they just seem like just people in general.
Oh boy, like we gotta get Scrappy away from that.
And we've already established that the ape is real. He's just part of a circus.
All I'm saying is the sheriff could have been dressed up as that headless horseman who chased our truck when we first got here.
Okay, got you. Yeah, at least Shaggy's figuring it out. Nice.
Buggy, another jewel, and the next
Just
clue's
in the hay.
I knew it.
Good job, Scrappy. Found a ruby.
To get to the bottom of things is the trick. Think how you're feeling when you're not sick.
Well,
Got to be right again, Scrapple.
So the jewel is right next to another jewel? That seems kind of basic. Also, if the wind blew that hay away, then that jewel would have been easily blown off. So that's kind of crazy to hide it like that.
Ain't nobody gonna save you this time, Beauregard. Not even Sadie Knight. That dang bad sister of mine.
Wow, just twisted the gun. Nice job, Sadie. You should have done that before. He Looney Tunes himself.
What's that?
it's a pearl necklace and another clue.
Pearl necklace, nice.
It says, at the end of this tunnel are many more pearls, but on the way are many more perils.
It's gonna be booby trapped to end off. Are they almost done?
Got to make a call. A call? What kind of call? This kind. Oh, sweat. Come on, guys. There's no ghost for 2 miles.
Well, it seems like the general is gonna be the main ghost that they're using. Makes sense. Oh, geez, those booby traps are crazy. Full on trying to kill.
We're out of danger.
Where did he? That was not down there.
I thought we were goners. Me too.
Clue said.
And another scroll. Come on. let's
Weren't
go
they in the
through this
basement
thing.
before,
You know,
though?
Now that the tunnel's blocked, I got a feeling we're rid of the ghost.
Yeah, Boo's Brothers family came in, partied, cut it for music. Shaggy fired them, and now they're sad.
Oh, it takes real talent to be as dumb as those guys.
Never mind them, Shag. What about reading the clue we found
Even
downstairs?
Shaggy's saying that.
There's no mystery about the next clue. Inside Bear Cave, the jewels in plain view.
Oh god, this dude, man. How does he have another gun if she twisted his gun out of the way? Did he go back home and then run back after him? Yeah, this girl needs to do something about him. Good job.
Guess I'm just about too smart for you.
Yep, in the bear cave, got a pearl ruby necklace. Good job, boys. Last one.
But we got the jewels and the clue. Like, let's bug out of this rock pile.
Is Scar's driving after it by himself? Jeez.
No, but here it comes again. Let's go. Here.
Between a car and a bear place.
Somebody attached a remote control gizmo to our truck.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That'll do
This
it.
thing must be our range.
Who else, Scoob, except the ghost? Come on, let's ride back to the house and read this next clue.
So, it has to at least be 2 people, right? For a sheriff and the skeleton to be in so many places at once. It can't be Billy Bob. So, maybe Sheriff and Farquaad? Because he hasn't appeared in a while, the butler.
If I can get over that bridge, I think I can lose him.
Yeah, he's tied up to a car in a 1920s bike, basically. Wow. Well, I'm trying to kill him again, but cartoon physics, he made it through. Nice job, Shaggy. The gorilla's back. Wow.
You give me the jewels, then I'll get them. Okay?
Okay, so Scrappy making a deal for the jewels. Nice. Oh, he just wants to have a little bit of fun. Oh, that's cute.
Hello, Sheriff. You got a cold? We got your Y-E-R.
Like by the water. You're right, Shag.
Okay, that's an easy one. Nice. Oh, jeez. Yep. Of course, he immediately sprung like as soon as he jumped in. Come on, man.
Quick, Shag, read it.
It says, no more riddles. Here ends the chase. The treasure's in the fireplace.
Really? That's it? Oh, come on. Also, these clues are so easy to find. You could have just ran around the property for at least like a year and found everything. Good job, Boo Brothers. So you can interact with real stuff. Nice.
Well, you saved us, but it's too late to keep the ghost from getting the treasure.
There must be a lever here someplace. Aha!
That's so obvious, man.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Oh my god, pistols. Really? That's it?
Look at those diamonds.
Let's take a look at that ghost.
The sheriff.
Somebody call me.
Wow, that was a quick unmasking. Oh, there's two sheriffs.
You afflict sheep.
Oh, his brother, gotcha. Just with a mustache.
Oh,
Is the real one.
treasure was here. I knew it. All my life I wanted to get my hands on it, and I had it.
Yeah, for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, you could have easily found all this yourself, man.
It's pretty amazing.
Good job,
This guy
okay.
found all the ghosts.
Twin brother,
I wasn't
wow.
too sure about that.
What? How'd you manage that, Scooby? It's one of the things that was a bit weird of like how they swapped so quickly back and forth.
It's,
So the brother was just a random dude then?
More food?
Kind of disappointing.
Hey, you Boo Brothers were such a big help that we're leaving you guys this whole house.
They weren't
The hunt for as long as you like.
They weren't a big help. All they did was get you your boat quickly over there, but I guess they helped in the end.
That's sweet.
So they're just keeping the cash and Boo Brothers get the
If
house?
I never see another ghost. Knock it off, Boo. You've won that joke before. It's go, go. Yikes.
So at the end there, the general was technically a real ghost then. And that was an interesting movie. To be honest, I didn't really care for it. I think it's not as bad as 13 Ghosts or Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood because it had some fun, but I feel like they just try to cramp way too much into it. The movie was called Meets the Boo Brothers, but I feel like the Boo Brothers were kind of not even the main stars of the, like, they didn't really have much worth in there. So it didn't kind of really make much sense, to be honest. It should have been like a Scooby-Doo adventure, just like Scooby-Doo, I don't know, in the Uncle's Gold or something like that. I don't know. It makes it snazzier title for sure, but a little bit of a Three Stooges ripoff for no real reason. And just kind of a little bit of a basic storyline. I feel like there was way too many side characters kind of cramped in there. We didn't even get any resolution for Billy Bob or his sister. They just kind of arrived. She kissed him a few times. Shaggy's first kiss in the main continuity. And then Billy Bob shot at everybody a few times, which was just kind of like, okay. The jewel clues, though, as well, were a bit basic as well. Like, you could have easily, if he was like, I've been looking for this treasure my whole life, like, dog, you're obviously an idiot if you can't find it that easy. Like, one was at the bottom of some hay. One gust of wind would have uncovered that entire thing. Like, and then an obvious lever on a fireplace. One of the first things I would have done is check the fireplace, because it's, like, in a lot of movies, right in the entrance, right at the top of a fireplace, like right here, with the little bar up top, you grab in there, and it's usually a gun or some treasure or something. Like, fireplace would have been the first places to look. Basement floorboards, all kinds of stuff, man. Well, it's kid cartoon, though, but... Yeah, Scrappy, I feel like, was a much better, character-wise, with Shaggy and Scooby than his TV show, whenever I watched that by myself and made that video on it. So I enjoyed that a little bit more. He kind of just basically figured out everything. Shaggy got the last clue. But he mostly did everything by himself, which was pretty fun. The sheriff reveal was pretty interesting as well, with like the twin brother of, I still don't understand like cartoon logic wise, but he swapped costumes so quickly, back and forth completely, like very, very fast between the skeleton and the general, which was pretty mechanical pumpkin they explained, but between those two was pretty crazy. And just one of those ones that's just kind of brought you out of it a little bit, just with how cramped everything was, and basically just a treasure hunt. They didn't really do much, because they weren't with Fred, Velma, and Daphne. They didn't really do much actual ghost hunting. They just kind of ran around a little bit, just like, let's go here, here, and here, and then hilarity ensues. And then the Boo Brothers, like I said, they were basically just like nothing really on this one. So I did never see this one. I've seen Reluctant Werewolf, I think was one of my first Scooby-Doo movies, and I watched that on Boomerang back in the day, and it had the DVD. But for this one, I've never seen before, and I just didn't really care for it. I don't have the same nostalgia as I would probably Reluctant Werewolf, so this one just didn't really do it for me. So I'm going to drop 13 Ghosts of the Curse of the 13 Ghosts to a 1 out of 10. I'm going to drop Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood from a 4 to 2 out of 10. I'm going to put Meets the Blues Brothers at a 3 out of 10, because I don't think it is good enough as a 4 or a 5. I think 3 out of 10 probably, just because it just really didn't do it for me. I felt like it was just more like a nothing flick. It definitely kept you entertained, but it just so much going on with not enough like resolution for anything, and like not enough of actually interactions with anything. Really, just kind of like ran around to location. Felt very kind of they ran around, but it felt very kind of scripted of like place to place, which is how the treasure hunt was set up. But just not in a fun way, you know. I like the characterization of Sadie Mae. I thought that was kind of cute, but overall, just a bit of a creepy factor with her, as well as Billy Bob. Just two random characters on top of the Blues Brothers having their relatives show up and then disappear immediately, and they basically wanted a house to call their home. But all right, you gave it to him, and then Shaggy took the treasure, and that's it. Okay, that's it. And then the unmasking was like a big kind of, oh, yep, got it. Shaggy technically called it halfway through the movie, so that was good. But overall, just not didn't really hit me as much as I wanted it to. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10, and we'll see how we go forward. There was no real property damage. The only thing property damage wise that I saw was rope being torn by in the well, but I'm not really gonna count that because that's only like $5 for that kind of rope between the three of them. So gonna be peanuts comparatively. And there was no weird food items. The only food he mentioned was that omelet and that fudge sundae, but nothing weird, unlike the holiday movie or Hollywood. So we'll just skip that as well. And no Scooby snacks eaten, of course. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for our next Scooby-Doo movie. And then next time we will watch Ghoul School on April 12th. Next time for some more Scooby-Doo reactions as well as the new movie. Thank you everyone for watching and have a great day. Peace.